What's going on, everybody? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm so happy to bring to you today my review of my custom Doomsday figure from Stevid Customs. This is my third custom from Stevid. Fourth, actually. Yeah, I forgot about that. Never mind. So fourth, this is my fourth custom from Stevid Customs. Stevid's kind of got his own way of doing customs. Everybody does, really. When you're a customizer, you kind of have your own little signatures here and there. But I contacted Stevid about this, and I actually saw it on Figure Realm, and then first I saw it on Figure Realm, then I saw it on eBay. It was on there for a couple weeks. The price kept dropping and dropping, and then finally I contacted him and I said, "Hey, return customer, let's make a deal." And we did. We came to a good deal, and I'm really happy to have this Doomsday figure. I feel like this is really meant to be the body type for Doomsday, this Ultimate Green Goblin body mold. And it's also shared with the Hulk body mold from the movie series, but I believe this is actually he's got different hands. I believe he might have a Hulk hand on here, and then I think the green, because I'll bring in Ultimate Green Goblin. I think this is the Hulk Hulk hands, and then the rest of him is basically whoa, almost fell over. Basically Ultimate Green Goblin here, but he does look really great. So happy to have him. Obviously he's not going to have boots like a normal Doomsday would, like your first appearance Doomsday would from the 90s, but still, nonetheless, he does pull off the Doomsday look, and I think he looks really great. So happy to have him. I'm so happy to have a Doomsday that's finally in scale. I think this is in the perfect scale, and I'll get to the reasons why I think this is the perfect scale, perfect body mold for him, because a lot of people would compare Doomsday to the Hulk. He's like DC's version of the Hulk that's evil. A lot of people would say that. I'm not saying that I would particularly say that, so don't say that, oh, he's nothing like the Hulk. I understand. But some people do compare Doomsday to the Hulk. Anyway, so setting him aside, I'm going to do size comparisons first, because I have a bunch of size comparisons that I'm going to do. I will do first, this is how he stands up next to a DC Universe Classic. Just kind of do this, and then there he is with long-haired Superman. So, I mean, as you can see, he's in the right scale, I think. I think he's a perfect size. So I really, really am liking this look. And it's obviously a different look. Like, he doesn't have his ponytail. To me, that was one thing that I really didn't like about the design of Doomsday, was that he had hair. Now, he's supposed to be a rock, kind of like a protruding rocks all around him, and they're supposed to be razor sharp and all this. I believe the more damage he takes, the more rocks come out of his skin and stuff like that. To me, it doesn't really make sense for him to even have hair. I think this makes more sense for him to not have hair and have, if anything, like he's got here, he's kind of got this chin strap beard, but it's all rocks, and it would make more sense if he's getting hit in the face or the head, that more rocks would be coming out of his head than hair. I don't think he should really have hair. I don't think he needs hair. But that's just me. That's just one of my little quirks. But there he is standing up next to Superman. I'll just kind of do this little scene right here, like he's kind of looking down at him, but Superman's like, "What the hell are you?" Doomsday's like, "Oh, I'm gonna fuck you up." Sorry. So there he stands up next to Superman, and now we'll do Doomsday here. Doomsday and Doomsday. This is the DC superheroes, and as you can see, there's a big difference there. Huge difference. Similarities here, but big difference there in size and everything. And one more size comparison I'll do is what actually Doomsday's body is going to be based off of, the bound Doomsday. And I think this Doomsday is a little bit too big, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm still going to probably get the figure because I want the figure, but this will probably basically be his comparison to the DC Universe Classics Matty Collector body. He's going to be based off the Validus body. So, I mean, basically what you're seeing here, I mean, he's much taller, like much taller than this custom Doomsday, and I really think that Doomsday shouldn't be this big. I mean, he's supposed to be bigger than people, but I don't think he's supposed to be too much bigger. That's why I think this is the perfect size for him. He's also around the same size as the DC Universe Classics Collect and Connect Darkseid figure. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words. Anyway, let's get to the figure now, as I've talked too much and not enough about the figure itself. Everything's painted and the paint is sealed nicely. Don't have to worry about anything chipping off or breaking or falling off. Everything is glued in very nicely as well. He still contains his regular Marvel Legends articulation. I can move the arms up and down, over, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. He's got the wrist swivel, wrist hinge, diaphragm joint. He's got the wide jointed hips, upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees. Everything works beautifully. Don't have any problem. Ankle pivot, everything. Ankle hinge. So I don't have a problem with any of that, to be honest with you. And I think he did a really good job on the rock. On the spikes coming out of his hands here. Really great job. This big spike coming out of his knee. Did a really good job on it. Oh, the rock like well, this is actually from the I believe the Green Goblin mold, so those were already on his arms. But the back rocks all over his back coming out, the spikes coming out here. It's very similar to this Doomsday. So I think it looks really good. I love the because this is more of a blue, and you can really see that blue pops, the blue shading in this. As this is more of a real rock look, this is more of like a I don't know what you call it, almost like a crystal look to it. But that being said, I'm pretty sure he did just add these silver bands going around the I'm like losing my train of thought today completely. These silver bands going around his thighs here. The only thing I wish he would have added was maybe a silver band going around here. That would have been nice, like a thick silver band. But I understand he probably didn't want to take away from some of the torso here. But I think it was kind of maybe a little bit of a missed opportunity here because he doesn't have a waist swivel, so you could have done that. That's the only thing that I would say I would have improved on. But overall, I love this custom. I believe Stu Murray has one, and Stu, you should probably do a review of that Doomsday, man. It looks really awesome. I believe his Doomsday has some hair, though. But yeah, definitely really cool figure. Glad to have him. I think he's perfect, the perfect scale. So, I mean, if you guys want to do a custom Doomsday, you really want a Doomsday, and you're like, you know, I wanted one that was a Doomsday Unleashed, and you want to start a custom, this is really the base body to go off of. It really is. Let me pause this really quick, and I'll be right back with Ultimate Green Goblin. I'll do a little comparison there. Okay, and we're back. And as you can see, there are a lot of pieces that were used from this. As you can see, he did resculpt the pants here. I believe he probably shaved this off here and probably started up here because the pants are ripped and torn down here as well. So, and as you can see, they're like thigh pants, or thigh shorts, I should say. But everything else, pretty much the protrusions coming out of his elbows and shoulders are the same. The head is exactly the same. He took away the horns, the ears, And he probably just added on to the little chin strap goatee here. The hands are obviously much different. That's what I'm saying. He must have used the Hulk hands, because these hands are more of like a clawing motion. And I have seen people, and it would still work with Doomsday if you wanted to do that, but it would take away from the rock protrusions coming out of his fists. But overall, I mean, really, this is a cheap Build-A-Figure to really get. So if you wanted to do a custom and you have an extra whatchamacallit, Ultimate Green Goblin lying around, this is a great base body to go off of if you want to do a Doomsday. And he stands up perfectly with DC Universe Classics. So yeah, definitely really great. I mean, he did a really good job on all the sculpting of the rock, and it's got like a yellow, and it looks like they were originally just white from like a whatever he used for sculpting. I think he did like a yellow wash, a light yellow wash over it to give it that like worn rock look. Really good job. I'll get a close-up of the face sculpt here. The eyes are red underneath there. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. There you go. So I believe he did keep the Ultimate Green Goblin eyes. And I mean, it's really, every customizer has their own take on what they want the character to look like. He added some more rock-like protrusions coming out of the back here. This is really well done. I mean, it's solid. It's not going anywhere. Just very well done. Really happy with this guy, and I really wanted an Unleashed Doomsday. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't have much else to say about this figure. I mean, if you're interested, I would definitely suggest you go to Stevid D and talk to him and see. You know, I'm sure he would love to make you a custom Doomsday. Yeah, this is definitely a great figure and a good steal for me, and a great addition to my collection. So definitely, if you're interested, definitely check out Stevid D's website. I will pop it in the description box below. Definitely check that out. Yeah. So definitely check out Stevid D's website. He's got a really good website too. Like I said, I'll put that in the description box below. I'm repeating myself, but you know, he's a good guy. He's easy to work with. And he actually gets back to you really quick. So, and I've never had a problem with any of my customs with him. He's done such a great job. So with that being said, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for my custom Doomsday from Stevid D Customs. Thanks again, Stevid D, if you're watching this. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you guys on the flip side.